What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're creating Lana Del Rey's makeup look. I mean, she kills it with her makeup looks every single time. It's the eyes, the lips, everything looks so good. So let's try and recreate it. And I can tell this is giving full news reporter vibe, but I'm just too lazy to change it. This setup took me a good 15 minutes, so we'll just start, okay? We'll not care about that. So I was wondering the other day, like, is it just me or people go through dumb shit like I do? Like my life has been never been smooth sailing. I always have hurdles and obstacles before any new chapter of my life. So I want to do like a story time while I do my makeup. And it's so crazy, and I just want everyone to know about it. Back in the year 2019. Yeah, it was right before COVID happened, and this is like the worst PG experience that I have. I mean, half of my friends know about it. A lot of people know about it. Like the people who know me knows about it. But now I have no one to tell, so I would bore you guys with it. Okay, I'll start with my foundation. For foundation, I'm using the Maybelline. Obviously, I got this new one, and I use it like for a good 1 2 months, and then I'll just get bored of it. So yeah, I was saying in the year 2019, which was right before COVID. I was moving out of my hometown and I was going to Mumbai actually to complete my graduation and shit. Like any normal people or any normal kid, first you go to a new city and then where do you go? You go to a PG, right? That's what I did. The same thing. I went to a PG. I mean, it was a decent PG. It was big, spacious. It had good amount of facilities and everything, and I spent good 6 months in it without having to face any kind of problems or challenges until the entry of the main character in the story. Okay, I had to share my room with two other girls. Imagine three girls in one room. Okay, and in each of the rooms there were like three girls. Okay, now the reason I would never put my kids or myself in this kind of situation again. If necessary, I would not send a kid out. Me being me, I never used to be at my PG. Okay, that's the first thing. Like I had friends and everything, and I would be out with them. And there were times where I would also stay over at my friend's place and like not come back to the PG on the same night. So I think we were on a trip. I was on a trip out, and so I'm just gonna give you the layout how things were kept and everything. So everyone had like one wardrobe assigned, and you could keep everything in that one particular wardrobe. Now, my dumbest took everything from my hometown, like everything, A to Z, all the clothes at once, and like obvious for obvious reasons, whatever was provided to me was not enough to, store everything inside. So I used to keep my everyday college going clothes and everything in the wardrobe, and whatever was remaining was kept in the check-in bag, the luggage bag. I mean, it was just there. So for 6 months, it was all good. I mean, no one would even come to touch or anything. Nothing was missing. Never had any complaints or anything. So it was going all good until one day I just come. So my roommates are very cool. Okay, they're very chill, very cool, really great people. And then one day I come back, like from my college or something, and I'm trying to look for something. Like I'm trying to look for one of my clothes, like a top or a dress or something. And then I'm unable to find it. So I'm like, okay, it must be somewhere. I mean, I keep going to my friend's place as well, so I might have left it there, and I gotta check there as well. So I do that. I ask her, I call her up, and I also go to their place and everything. But I am not able to find any of that. And then I'm like, okay, fine, it's just one piece of clothing, so no big deal. Some days later, I am looking for another piece of clothing now. It's like a dress or a pair of shorts or something. Again, I can't find it. And I'm thinking, where can it possibly go? Because these are the only two places I have. It can be either in the wardrobe or in my luggage bag. That's it. There is no other space that any of my clothes could be. Now, again, on another day, I'm looking for another piece of clothing. It's missing as well. So by this time, I start to panic. Okay, I'm like, where are all my clothes going? I mean, it's not possible. Okay, one is missing. Fine, I understand. I might have left it somewhere or whatever. I mean, I can sleep on it. But then I just sit down and I make a list of it, like what am I not able to find. These are the type of clothes that you would not look for every single day of your life, because these were all like party wear and fancy type of clothes, like a dress, slit gown, pair of shorts, and all of the halter tops and stuff like that. So yeah, for obvious reasons, I was not immediately looking for it, but as time passed by, I started looking for one two stuff and I couldn't find it. Now, what happens is, so this girl from the other room, okay, now she comes from a very good family. Let me just put that out straight. And or if I have to say, like Indian society standard, she comes from a good, like, she comes from a family of doctors and CA and stuff like that. I mean, and she has pretty much everything. I mean, she does not face any kind of scarcity. So by now, I was pretty sure like my things were stolen. I cannot find it. And now these are type of clothes which were expensive, okay? And that time when you're not earning and you have clothes that you get from your parents' money, and then if it's gone, it's a very traumatic, I mean, experience for any girl. I would say. So by the time I realized that all this was happening, we were very close to COVID. I mean, it was, I think, January. We were advised to go back to our hometown, and like things were shutting down. So all the students and everything, we were advised to go back to our hometown. Now, I was at a situation where I cannot possibly go and accuse anyone because I had no clue who could have done it. So I did report it to the PG owner, and he said like, when everyone's there, call me up. I didn't want to create that situation because if in case no one's from the PG had taken it and I'm just accusing, it would not be easy for me to stay over after that. Okay, so I'm just like, okay, fine, I'll just cry about it and let it go. I mean, it's just piece of clothing. I know it's a lot of clothing. Good 10 to 12 pieces were missing, but I'll just let it go, I guess. When I earn, I'll get it back, something like that. Now, fast forward 1 2 months, I'm back at my home. I left the PG. I left Mumbai. I come back to my hometown. Now, so one fine day, I'm just scrolling to my Instagram, and one of the PG girls who was to stay in the other room with the thief,
Perfect.
she decided to follow me on Instagram. She's a decent person, the person who sends me requests. I mean, I have no beef with her, nothing with her. So I'm like, okay, let me add you back. So I go ahead and I add her back. Now I am scrolling through her feed. And guess what happens? So I come across a picture where she's at a cafe or something. By the way, this is my new palette. Ooh. My Too Faced. It is called Better Than Chocolate, and it smells like caramel. It is just so good looking. I mean, look at the colors. Okay, let's continue. So I see one picture where she's at a cafe or something, and then she's wearing a blue color one shoulder mesh net dress. Okay, I'm like, that's a nice photo. And then I'm looking at it and something is clicking, but it's not clicking at the same time. Like, where have I seen it? And then I'm like, oh, wait a second. This is one of the dresses that is missing from my suitcase from my luggage bag. Now it makes sense. So I immediately reach out to her over DM, obviously, and I tell her that, hey, I don't like accuse her directly because I don't know like what's going on. And by that time, I've already given up. Okay, I was like, okay, fine, chuck it, just let it go. I'll not think about it and all that. And I was over it. And then I see this picture. So then I go ahead and I DM her asking like, hey, I really like your dress and stuff. Like, where did you get it from? Something like that. And this bitch decided to lie. Okay, first of all, that makes me even more suspicious. Now she's like, oh, thank you. This is from my sister or something like that. I'm like, okay. And that sounds like a lie to me. I'm like, okay, is it from your sister? Because, and then I go ahead and tell her, because remember, I was missing a lot of clothes and everything. I wasn't sure who took it. This is one of those clothes that I was missing. And then she's like, oh, no, 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 it's mine. My sister gave it to me, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I have pictures in it if you want me to send it to you. And it is one of my birthday dresses, so I have like a ton of pictures in it. I send her my pictures. And she definitely panics, obviously. And then she opens her mouth and she tells me that, oh, actually, I borrowed it from, let's call her X. I borrowed it from X. I'm like, okay, you borrowed it from her, but where did she get it from? And she's like, no, it's her clothes. I mean, it's from her collection, blah blah blah, whatever. Then she repeats the same thing, tells me that she got it from her sister. Her sister gifted it to her. I'm like, okay, like nothing is making sense right now. So then I'm like, okay, fine. But then I tell her, no, this is nothing from my sister. This is one of the dresses that I was missing and I was looking for it. And it's not that's it. I have like more dresses and stuff missing. So I don't know what you're talking about. You don't want to know how I find out, okay? It's it's crazy. So then one of my roommates, she was still friends with me, and this girl, she pretty much follows everyone on Instagram, those two as well. I just call her up. I'm like, hey, I tell her everything. Like, remember, I was looking for the dresses and blah 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 blah. I see it on, her friend's profile and blah blah blah. She's like, is it? And then I'm just asking. I'm giving description of the pieces that I'm missing. Like, this is a dress. It has a black something something design. And she's like, yes, I have seen it, but I'm not sure now. And the ex person's profile is obviously private because no thief would keep it out there for the world to see it and like actually come to know about the truth. So then I tell her, okay, you just take a screen recording of her whatever feed and then send it to me. And she goes ahead and do that. Guess what do I see? Madam here is Madam has celebrated her birthday, her recent birthday, wearing one of the gowns, or you can call it like a long slit dress, which I hadn't even taken out the tag yet. Madam has worn that and celebrated her birthday, holding a cake and a candle and a glass of whatever shit. I'm like, yeah, now everything makes sense. How her friend got it from her and how she borrowed it and stuff. And then I go more down and then I go to the bottom of her feed. And then I see my top, my pair of shorts, my halter top, my this dress, that dress, everything in her profile. Now, what do I do? I am at my hometown. She's in some village. I don't know. How can I reach out to her? And even if I reach out to her, do you think a person who has done wrong will ever admit to it? Then I decide to create a WhatsApp group with all these people in it. My friend who was from the same room, these two girls, the ex, the thief, everyone. And then I tell her, where did you get these dresses from? These are missing from my luggage bag. Okay. And then obviously she denies it. I mean, she will never accept it. She's like, oh, this is not something something. I don't remember. Okay, it's pretty old now. But then she goes into like, no, this is my dress. I got it from somewhere. My sister gifted it to me. Like 10 number of different reasons she gives me, and I'm like, you are clearly lying here. I mean, I do not want it back. Obviously, it's not possible to. And she wore those dresses, so obviously, I'm not taking it back. I just wanted to confront so that she knows. I mean, I don't know whether the rest of the people believed or not. At least she knows deep down that she stole, right? And that was more than enough for me. And then she goes like, okay, this madam had the audacity to go and tell me that no, actually, I wear small size and this will not fit you. So I'm like, okay. The worst way to body shame someone from whom you stole and then lied when you got caught? Wow. And then I'm like, you dumb F bitch. These are all free sizes. Pretty much everyone from S to L can fit into it. So it doesn't have any specific size. And these are obviously my clothes. And here are the proof. I mean, one piece of clothing could be similar to someone, but not all pieces of clothing, right? And then she keeps on denying, and then we also kind of got into a heated fight where she's like being defensive, saying, no, I would never buy your clothes. I mean, I would never get your clothes. Why would I do that? Blah 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 blah. It was so draining. It was so mentally draining. But then I was very much relieved to know where did all my clothes go. And this is like one of the worst PG experiences that I had. And guess what? After all this, my friend tells me that, oh, like one time she was talking to me and then she goes ahead and tell what? You can guess. Can you guess? She goes ahead and tell my friend who was in my room. I mean, where does she get her clothes from? I mean, she has a good style. I really like her clothes. So now I'm guessing my dumbass was away from the PG. I was not staying there. This one came to my room, opened my luggage bag because it was not locked for obvious reasons. So the wardrobe stays locked, but the luggage bag would not be locked, right? And madam did full shopping from there. She picked up the clothes that she liked, she kept the bag the clothes that she did not like, and took good amount of 10-15 clothes from that bag. Okay, whatever. So that's it from my story. Let's finish the makeup look now. So eyes are pretty much it. I'm just gonna finish it with a eyeliner because she has this really long elongated wing liner. I mean, this Lana Del Rey is definitely Asian looking. I mean, just wait. I guess with the lash and everything, the look will come together. For the lips, I'll be using the She Glam in the shade Neutral and the Huda Beauty Bullet Lipstick. This is in the shade Board Meeting. This is more like a latte lips. You will see how it looks at the end. To bring back some color in my lips, which is looking pretty invisible, I'm just gonna add this blush in the center of my lips. This is the final look. I know, I mean, it looks nothing like Lana Del Rey, but yeah, it's more like an inspired makeup look. How she wears her eyelids pretty white and silvery, and the lips are like very mauve nude. Yes, I guess that's the closest I can get now. Don't come for me.
Well, after the not so great looking makeup look, I decided to head towards H&M, but I couldn't find anything much, and I spent 2 hours only to buy this. And then I also went to Nature's Basket to get a lot of food, but then I spent another 2 hours only to buy one piece of bread. I came back home feeling hungry, obviously, and here I'm prepping my chicken for my salad. So for my greens, I like to add a lot of iceberg, cucumber, cherry tomatoes, chili flakes, oregano. And for the dressing, I added Thousand Island sauce, mayo, and melted cheese. I mean, this recipe just looks healthy, but it is not, because just look at the dressing, it's quite heavy. To finish it off, I added the shredded chicken that I had baked earlier, and here I'm giving it a nice shake to mix everything together. Here is my final salad with some coffee on the side. It was really good and filling. So that's it for the video today. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and do leave a comment below. I'll see you until my next video. Bye bye.